So I'm back in my greenhouse. Today I'm just going to be doing a few marigold seeds. I saved all the seeds from last year, so I've got quite a few, so I'm just trying to do a few potting up each day. I've already sieved all my compost, which makes it so much easier. As I said, I've been saving all these pots from like grapes and things. Just literally going to throw them in and hope for the best. And it's just started to rain again. Oh, I can't wait for the spring. Literally just going to throw them all in together, and quite a few in there, and separate them afterwards. need to clean the water fountain. It's all full of bay leaves. So this bit is the middle part of my garden where I've got all the storage sheds. Hello! It's an absolutely gorgeous day here in sunny Devon, beautiful blue skies, and I'm just going to have a little look to see how I'm getting on with my slug traps that I put down a few days ago. Look at this one. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of that one. So here we've got one of them. Oops, don't know whether you can see. Yep, quite a few in there. So in this border we have a load of forget-me-nots which have just self-seeded, and a load of primulas, and they're in massive clumps and they just need splitting up. And I've got a Devon bank out the front, so I'm just going to split them up, get this big clump out and pop them out the front and just make a little bit of space. Hello there, so I'm back in my greenhouse. It's a freezing cold day, and I've got this castor oil plant. I bought it for my daughter for her birthday, and I split it up, and now it's got another 2 plants in it, so I'm going to split it up because I'm going to try this year and put one out in the garden. Obviously I'll wait for it to warm up a little bit because it's still quite cold, but I'm going to put it out in the garden, and they can become quite hardy. I think you might have to protect a little bit if it's really cold from frost, but we're quite mild down here in Devon, so I'm going to give it a try anyway. So I'm just going to grow her a little bit bigger and then put her out probably in the spring, so we'll see how we go. I'm just kind of gently tease her apart, and there we go. Lovely root system on that. Just going to pop them up, grow her on a little bit. But yeah, I didn't realise you could put them out in the garden. I think they had quite a nice definition to the garden with the different shaped leaves. Press it down firmly. There we go, that's one. Give her water. here I have all my banana skins, and I just throw them in here, cover with water and leave it to stew up. Give it a stir every now and then. Works really good for your houseplants. So just going to put some in a jar. So I'm just going to tip a bit of the banana water into my little watering can. Oops. Give her a water. There we go. I've got 2 plants now. So here we go. So that works out quite good value. So there she is. She doesn't look any different. And I've split her up, so that's brilliant. It seems to be going all right with the slugs and the bee traps. I've got some more. Well, that's all the slops from my local social club. So I'm just going to change this bee and tip the slugs away. And just top it up to make sure that nothing keeps eating my kale. Oops. You can see, but there's absolutely loads in there. So I'm just going to dig a little hole to dispose of the old ones. But there's absolutely loads in there. I know it's not very nice, but it's got to be done. So it's absolutely crazy when you think, because the kale is covered in netting, and then it's stapled all around the edge, and I kept checking it for slugs and snails, you know, inside, underneath the rocks and everything else, and I couldn't see anything. But when in the bee traps, there was like tiny little slugs everywhere. So but the kale definitely does seem to be coming on, so yeah, they're definitely a success. But I'll show you the frame that they're in. So this is the frame that the kale's in, just to stop like the white cabbage butterfly, and I thought maybe stop the slugs, but it does stop the butterfly, to be fair, laying all their eggs on the kale. So